how river bank protection totally broken after flood. So one case that I try to evaluate the flood control cutoff structures in Rus River with sedimentation growth rapidly and siltation. So in the scoring issues, strait and the outer band of three these rivers, by determining the slope of the riverbed and the amount of bedlock material is eroding nearly every riverbank protection structure. Okay, so I'm trying to get the interest of my planning because the lack in depth research regarding scoring, especially in Padang City, in general, and also in West Sumatra, because many rivers in West Sumatra in case of scoring. So I don't know the duration of structures, riverbank protection, the duration and the strength of the riverbank construction and foundation is very easy to collapse. So hope this apply finding in water resources engineering and river engineering focus on issue of erosion and scoring sedimentation, and as well as initiative for the work in harmony with the environment and the laws of nature and environmental balance. And West Sumatra, notably in the city of Padang, there is a need to solve flood difficulties. So hopefully this is kind of pioneer model in the various districts and cities throughout the West Sumatra can then be affected by this model. How it goes, so some steps, try to describe, or some step that I have to follow it, try to find journals or books or something that need to strengthen my research, and also field observation, field measurement also in context of scoring and sedimentation, and the methodology through field measurement and the river morphology analysis, and try the findings of the research. This is the background of my study location in Padang City. This is Padang City. This is Arau River, Furanji River, Batangai Dingin, and Anai. There are 4 rivers. In the main rivers near of river mouth and oceans already have a river improvement, river bank protection.
Okay, Pak.
And it is yep.
Yeah, I think we can continue it later.
Okay.
Because this is related to the core of our research. So let me I think it is better to know a little bit more about the PhD planning.
Oh, okay.
First with Professor Takayuki. So because as you planned that you are going to continue your PhD at Okayama University, if it is possible or not. So I think we need to hear from Professor Takayuki.
Okay.
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 Okay. So who wants to join this project? Ivan? Ivan?
He can join actually, because 2 days ago I called him that he is going to continue his PhD under your supervision as well. So then if it is
no, I'm just asking. I didn't supposed to invite him to this project, but
no.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to check. So I'm my understanding is right. So who wants to join this project for PhD?
Mr. Rahmat Eeng.
Okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Lily.
So yeah, let me step by step tell you that we have a meet on last a few months on April. So
Okay.
Mr. Rahmat, Mr. Eeng, so I call him Eeng. Eeng was joining us to meeting during the lunch Ramadan.
Yeah.
Dinner Ramadan. So then we continue to send the proposal to our university.
Okay.
And luckily it is accepted. So then I said to Eeng, so can we continue this research collaboration? How if you apply as my student, as PhD student at Andalas University or at Okayama University. So he decided to accept this opportunity to continue his PhD at Okayama University.
Okay.
So in this meeting, we would like to make a little bit something like agreement. If you are agree to be the promoter, so then he does his PhD program at Okayama University. So then we can continue how it goes. I mean, how,
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
what's the requirement? What should he do in Japan, or the system and the program, sandwich program, or do you have sandwich program, or it must be full program, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think I understood.
yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I think to come to Japan, you have to get a scholarship from the government. And Ivan's case, okay, I'm talking about the Ivan's case. So Ivan applied for a scholarship. I think he submitted the document to the Ministry of Education in Japan.
Yeah.
And the proposal was accepted. I think that is the best way to come to Japan, because in Japan, so it's a weird system, but PhD students never get paid. PhD students have to pay tuition fees, something like that. So it's quite, of course, I personally can hire you as a research assistant something, but I think it's not so enough. And first of all, I think you should find a appropriate scholarship to come to Japan.
Okay.
And also talking about a degree, and we do not have any like a sandwich program, something like that. So I think we can propose to have that kind of program between two universities, but it takes time. And before that, we have to make an agreement between two universities. I think we do not have a agreement between two universities, right?
Didn't you sign it before you left?
Actually, I told the dean of my department, but yeah, I'm not sure. But he is super busy, so yeah, I think he didn't do anything.
Okay.
So yeah, and the problem is time. It takes time. I think at least 6 months, 1 year. So it's not realistic. So yeah.
Okay. So let me get the point. So at university there is no sandwich program.
Yeah. I think let me check, but I've never heard of that. Like a double degree, something like that.
Double degree or Yeah.
But I think we may have such programs between, for example, universities in Vietnam. But yeah, before having that program between your university and my university, we need to have a agreement, I guess.
Okay. So then I can inform my university to provide
Uh-huh.
the agreement between two university.
Uh-huh.
So how to yeah, so let me maybe Pak Eng can add some information maybe. So Mr. Eng wants to continue a PhD program at Okayama University. He's supposed to do by sandwich program. So then because
Uh-huh.
he doesn't get any permission to continue PhD in full time in Japan.
Okay, in full time.
Ah,
Okay, I got the point. Okay,
okay.
I see.
So he can work. He can work his research
Uh-huh.
while he is working at
Yeah.
government.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, the local government will pay the tuition fee if
Mhm.
it is if it is needed.
Uh-huh.
So the scholarship come from his side.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe from the local government or at least um, uh, by own cost. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So maybe he pay by himself. Do you get my point?
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay.
but in this time, I don't know how much the tuition fee if it is not paid by scholarship Mongkagobuso,
Uh-huh.
Mongkagobuso.
Mhm.
How if it is paid by our local government? So then
Mhm.
I think he needs more information about it as well.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for example, like me, I did my master degree and PhD degree at Netherlands, so that
Mhm.
I don't need to pay the tuition fee.
Yeah.
But it's full program, PhD program. It is
Yeah.
full. So that I work there by doing a research and something like that,
Uh-huh.
application and teaching and etc. So
Okay.
in this case, if Mr. Eng wants to continue PhD, then he is still working here as
Mhm.
as a
Okay.
public work
Yeah. Okay, I
staff.
understand.
So
Yeah.
then the require maybe then your university required two publication or something more, so then he can do by my supervision in Indonesia.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, I understand. So,
Okay.
in most cases, I guess international students do not have to pay tuition fees.
Oh, good.
Basically, yeah, Japanese students pay tuition fees.
Oh, good.
It's not so cheap, but yeah, I think international students do not have to pay tuition fees. Okay, and also sandwich programs things. Okay, let me check. I don't know the details of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll ask dean on my department or as a admin staffs the details, or we can invite you to Okayama as a PhD candidate.
Yeah. So that's the planning. So that's why in this meeting, I asked you personally, do you
Mhm.
accept him to be your PhD?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's okay.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next step, to get more detail, the more detail about information regarding to the tuition fee, how it goes, how research doing during this under supervision. So that we plan to come to Okayama University
Okay.
next month,
Yeah.
and I will come with Mr. Eeng with his head of how to
Yeah.
say, Pak Eng?
Office,
Ah,
head office.
yeah, with his head of office,
Uh-huh.
and so maybe they can decide it whether they can continue the PSD or not. So then
Okay.
after discuss with administration staff, or maybe
Uh-huh.
I understand that as a lecturer, as professor, you don't know very detail about it. So then
Yeah.
we will visit the administration staff, and then we will ask then what we need, what is required, and
Uh-huh.
etc. So then we can continue to process his research planning.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So a more question. Normally, how many supervisor needs to one PSD?
Basically three main
Three.
and sub, two sub. So yeah, in Japan, basically three.
Three.
Yeah.
Three. So how if one? So then I mean two from Okayama University, so one from Andalas University. Is it okay?
Yeah, it would be okay. Yeah. But before that, I have to check the details
Okay.
of the
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But basically three, and it's okay. Yeah, one is from your university, and one
Yeah.
is from
Yeah.
my university.
Ivan also can help us to give more information about this planning, maybe, so then Mr. Eeng can communicate with.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry, my kids are making noise. So.
Problem.
Sorry, please continue.
Okay, so maybe Mr. Eeng can communicate with Ivan related to, because this is we have to do it carefully. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think we have to do it carefully, how it goes and how long. The program will be in this planning. So to visit your university, we need the invitation letter.
Okay.
Okay, so then I will contact you. Don't you mind if I contact you by WhatsApp, or do we need to continue by email?
To be honest, I prefer email.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it takes time to text via
yes.
WhatsApp.
Yes, I
So,
understand.
I'm not so young, so
yeah. So I understand. So then maybe for the last message, so please send us your email address. I have already as well in your card.
okay.
So then also I will send you an email for further information what we
Okay.
need. So then until we come to Okayama University.
Yeah.
Pak Eeng, do you want to say something more?
Yeah. Mr. Prof. Security, regarding to the steps of to apply to Okayama University, as you mentioned before, in the way of scholarship by international students outside of Japan, do not have tuition fee or have it. I a little bit missed that point.
Just a moment again.
International students.
International student doesn't need to pay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, international students do not have to pay. Any.
Oh, okay. Because I really do hope that I can get the scholarship. So I focus on my research. So
But I think So you basically stay in Padang and doing research,
I
right?
stay in Padang. Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm not sure, but once or twice a year you come to Japan to discuss or to do some.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think in that case, you do not have to get a big scholarship, right?
Okay,
I think I can manage it.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
great. Great.
Yes, I'm wondering that. That's a kind of tuition fee.
Okay.
Because in this case, Padang, in many cases, so try to find a sponsor or scholarship. So with my as practitioner and also with as academician and researchers and you as well as researchers from Japan, we can collaborate. I think, yeah, in this case of Padang, we can find a solution and to apply this kind of problem that, as you see on screen.
Yeah. For research
And
funding, research funding can, I think it's available from our side, from our
Okay.
university and from a local government.
Uh-huh.
So we don't need to be worried about the research funding, research
Okay.
budget.
I
So
see.
just if at your university, Okayama University doesn't have to pay as international student, that's also very good. Yeah. So then Mr. Eng can visit university, yeah, twice a year or something or more.
Yeah.
So then maybe to discuss about the progress, yeah, with supervisor's team.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think that's the information is enough at beginning, Pak Eng, or do you need some more information?
yeah, but the schedule that we revisit, I mean, visit back as Prof. Takayuki visit Padang. So the schedule, maybe I am with Wida and Pak Ahmad Junaidi. We are going to visit Koyan University and discuss about the next steps after this meeting.
Okay.
And we are waiting invitation later from Koyan University, and we will send the name by name and address as my report to our government.
Okay, so we will send you an email. So then we send you what is a requirement for the invitation letters or something like that. So then
Yeah.
I think this meeting, I think that's all. If you have something more to ask Pak Eng or maybe Professor Takayuki want to say something, so please before we closed the meeting.
Okay. I don't have any questions, and yeah. So yeah, thank you for organizing this meeting, and I got what you want to do. Okay, so
yeah.
And
I'm happy to have this meeting as well because I know you are very busy. So then this is and also your kids are quite out. So then I hope he is going well very soon.
I hope
And
so.
also you, I think it is getting winter. Yeah.
Yeah, getting cold.
Cold.
Now, outside is 28. It's still hot, but yeah, I think it's getting colder.
Okay. Hi. Okay.
What is his name, Mr. Prof. Takayuki?
Name Sosuke.
What does it mean, Sosuke?
His name is Sosuke.
The meaning of Sosuke in English.
Okay, Professor, I think thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And also Pak Eng, thank you very much for your time.
Okay,
So
thank
we
you, Prof.
we hope
Thank you.
this planning goes well. Until next month, we can have more information, more detail about the PSD planning for Mr. Eng. So then I think that's all. I close this meeting. And again, have a nice day. Afternoon. Have a nice day to you and your family.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Bye. See you.
Izin Bu, jadi tadi planning kita, halo, izin Bu?
Ya.
Nah, ya. Enggak untuk apa? Tadi yang Pak Ivan tadi kan dia apply-nya dari Japan government ya Bu ya?
Mangkagobuso.
Oh, itu programnya nanti cara apply persyaratannya through website mana Bu? Apa gimana? Apa kita ini dulu, visit dulu ke Okayama? Apa saya langsung ke itunya, apply-nya, apanya supaya nanti bisa sejalan
Jadi Mombuso itu
program.
Pak Mongkago Buso namanya sekarang. Itu kalau nanti Pak Eng bisa searching Mongkago, nanti saya jadikan websitenya. Itu
Oh, ya.
prosesnya tuh agak panjang Pak Eng. Kalau nggak salah tuh saya Maret apply. Terus saya nggak tahu juga apakah itu harus dosen. Harus
Ya itu
dosen.
tadi. Jadi yang saya tangkap dari Pak Prof tadi, it takes a long time kan untuk
Iya,
apply
6 bulan.
untuk berarti kan kemungkinan kita mulai startnya kan tahun depan kalau saya apply dari saat ini.
Iya, tapi kan Pak Eng kan nggak mau Mongkago Buso.
Oh gitu, oke oke. Ya,
Kan Pak
makanya
Eng
tadi.
kan mau stay di sini. Kalau Mongkago Buso saya bilang di sana jam 7 pagi sampai jam 7 malam Pak harus ada.
Iya betul itu makanya tadi saya apanya untuk kepastian tuition fee-nya kalau international student tadi memang kita dapat beasiswanya
Oh
itu
enggak gitu Pak Eng. Jadi gini, kalau kita mau stay di sana itu kan biaya transportasi, biaya apa itu kan mahal Pak Eng.
ya ya ya
Nah, jadi untuk memenuhi kebutuhan kita di sana itu kan kita harus apply scholarship, harus.
ya ya
Kemudian untuk riset kan harus ada dana riset. Nah,
ya
kalau
benar saya.
international student kan tidak harus bayar tuition fee katanya.
Oh untuk biaya
Itu sama dengan di
kita
Belanda. Jadi kalau di Belanda itu sama penduduknya bayar uang kuliah.
ya ya itu tadi yang
Katanya
saya
kan tadi
catat ya.
kalau lokal, katanya kan student lokal kan harus membayar, tapi kalau international
Ya.
student tidak harus bayar. Cuman kalau
Hmm.
kayak kayak Pak Ivan itu, dia kan harus beli material riset, masuk lab, harus menyediakan macam-macam gitu kan untuk kebutuhan risetnya kan pakai uang, pakai dana. Nah,
Hmm.
dana riset itu ditanggung oleh Mongkago Buso.
Oh yang
Nah,
sponsornya
terus biaya dia kayak di sana tuh kan yang paling mahal tuh apartemen, Pak Eng. Rumah.
sewa rumah.
Kita besok
Hidup.
juga hotel tuh akan agak agak lumayan ekstra, tapi kita harus cari cari cara nanti minta bantu Pak Eng kan. Minta bantu Pak Ivan kan, minta bantu si Ivan. Jadi biaya di situ tuh yang paling berat itu adalah biaya transportasi sama sama biaya akomodasi apartemen itu mahal tinggi sekali. Makanya orang luar negeri datang ke sana itu dengan beasiswa Mongkago Buso
Oh gitu ya.
gitu. Nah, tadi kan dia kan kita ceritain, Pak Eng itu kan rencananya nggak di sana, tapi mau ngambil sandwich
Ya
program saya bilang kan.
ya
Sandwich program terus dia bilang, oh dia ngerti, berarti nanti Pak Eng itu 2 tahun sekali, misalnya 2 kali 1 tahun.
ya
Berarti akan
ya
datang ke sana gitu. Misalnya 1 semester
ya.
sekali, Pak Eng ke sana, kemudian bikin planning, kemudian nanti
Hmm.
meeting, kemudian nanti mungkin 1 minggu tuh atau berapa ya 1 minggu lah. Nanti ada revisi, Pak Eng akan revisi. Kalau revisinya banyak, nanti Pak Eng akan pulang. Kemudian butuh data, nanti
Ya.
Pak Eng ngambil data. Kemudian diolah lagi, kemudian datang lagi ke situ, presentasi, kemudian meeting dengan tim gitu kan. Kemudian
Hmm.
ya seperti asistensi gitu loh.
Ya 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 ya.
Nah, kalau 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 misalnya Pak Eng datang ke sana kan berarti biaya kita sendiri kan?
Iya iya.
Kemudian biaya riset kan juga biaya kita sendiri. Nah,
Ya.
nah itu katanya tadi mungkin dia perlu tanya katanya kan apakah itu bisa dilakukan? Katanya mungkin bisa asal sudah ada agreement antar 2 university gitu Pak Eng.
Ya tadi
Kerjasama.
agreement tadi eh, belum belum ada agreement atau gimana tadi Bu? Tadi saya agak ini juga.
Makanya saya tanya
Yang di
tadi,
kemarin tanda tangan itu maksudnya?
ya bukankah kemarin waktu kamu mau pulang itu kamu ada tanda tangan? Itu MOU dengan
Hmm.
rektor kan gitu saya tanya tadi. Terus dia bilang, iya ada, tapi tanda tangan itu harus dilanjutkan dengan katanya head of departemennya, dengan pimpinan-pimpinan dia.
Oh
Terus sampai sekarang pimpinan-pimpinan itu belum menandatangani atau apa. Tapi itu nanti saya tanya ke bagian kerjasama lah, bagian internasional, baik kerjasama nanti
tidak
saya
lanjut
coba
itu Bu
tanya.
ya? Ya
Hah?
ya ya. Tidak lanjut antara pimpinan departemen berarti kan, Bu?
Iya, nanti saya tanya, saya tanya nanti bagian kerjasama UNAN, kalau seandainya MOU itu ada, berarti ini bisa jalan gitu. Kalau seandainya, tapi MOU itu kan tidak susah. Ketika kita bawa nanti, kita bisa langsung meminta mereka menandatanganinya gitu. Nah, itu kan semacam agreement itu, Pak. Agreement itu kan kalau seandainya sesuatu terjadi kan ada penguat secara hukum kan gitu ya.
Ya, ya, ya.
Karena
Ya
kan
ini karena setiap saya kan yang lain punya kan gini Bu, agreement, karena agreement ini menunggu untuk apply university kalau emang itu apanya prosedur ke saya nanti ke Okayama menunggu apa agreement dulu berarti Bu ya.
enggak, kita kan ini nanti Pak Eng kirimkan saya nama, jabatan sama NIP-nya Pak Eng sama Pak Fatol.
Ya.
Kemudian kita kirimkan email ke dia, kita minta LOA dulu nih, invitation letter. Invitation letter, surat undangan. Surat undangan itu kita gunakan untuk mengurus setkap ke Setnek. Ya kan? Sembari menjelang kita keberangkatan, nanti saya coba tanya ke bagian kerjasama internasional, apakah sudah ada MOU antara Okayama University dengan UNAN. Kalau seandainya belum ada, berarti tentu harus kita siapkan. Kalau kita siapkan, itu kan semacam surat itu Pak Eng. Surat itu kita bawa. Kalau seandainya surat itu nanti kita bawa, berarti surat itu kita bawa, kita tanya kesediaan dari pimpinan dia, apakah mereka itu bersedia. Kalau udah bersedia dan Pak Takayuki-nya juga sudah bersedia menerima Pak Ing sebagai PhD student dan sudah itu akan terdaftar sebagai S3 di situ, ya sudah tinggal jalan aja running.
Oh iya ya.
Nah, habis itu
Ya
nanti
intinya kan
Pak Ing lagi yang ini, yang email dia.
ya mulai. Cuman tadi belum ada komunikasi yang dari Pak Prof Takayuki ke internal Okayama tadi yang itu yang ditunggu Bu ya.
Iya, dia bilang gini.
Karena ya,
Iya, dia bilang gini, katanya gini, kan saya tanya, apakah kamu secara pribadi, personally kamu menerima Pak Eeng sebagai your candidate PhD student gitu. Terus katanya, oh iya saya menerima gitu. Terus kan saya tanya gini, berapa supervisor yang dibutuhkan untuk satu PhD student? Terus katanya 3 kan?
ya, ya, ya.
Nah, terus nggak apa-apa kalau seandainya 2 dari Okayama, 1 dari UNAN, saya bilang kan. Terus katanya nggak apa-apa katanya. Terus karena program, terus saya bilang, apakah ada program sandwich? Terus saya bilang gini, karena ini baru pertama bagi saya harus ngecek dulu apakah
Ya
program
itu.
ini bisa, tapi rasanya bisa gitu katanya.
Soalnya tadi yang belum ada ketegasan sandwich tadi.
Iya,
Dia masih searching dulu jawabannya itu.
iya. Jadi kunjungan Pak Eng ke sana itu adalah dalam rangka seperti misalnya kayak Pak Eng tuh nge-apply lah gitu ya. Nanti sebelum itu Pak Eng
Iya, ya.
cari informasi di websitenya. Kemudian semacam Pak Eng nge-apply, kemudian kalau saatnya nanti kan ada bagian administrasi tuh yang akan mengurus. Nanti kan ada entry data, Pak Eng gini, seperti yang Ivan, nanti Pak Eng bisa juga tanya-tanya Pak sama Ivan ya, nanti informasi di sana. Nanti Ivan juga bisa bantu mungkin mencarikan informasi, sehingga waktu Pak Eng ke sana itu Pak Eng sudah mendaftar sebagai mahasiswa S3-nya gitu. Kemudian nanti Pak Eng tekankan, kayak saya bilang tadi kan, kalau masalah riset funding itu kan nggak masalah, itu kan dari local government gitu kan saya bilang kan. Nah, misalnya dari UNAN dan local government. Artinya kita tidak akan minta dana riset apa-apa dari mereka. Tapi ketika Pak Eng ke sana, maka mereka yang menyediakan gitu. Misalnya kayak Pak Eng harus ke lab, harus pakai modeling, misalnya komputer. Kayak kemarin kan katanya ada kan yang particle moving itu modeling 3D modeling kan kita nggak punya. Mungkin dia punya apa namanya tuh license misalnya kan. Selama seminggu nanti Pak Eng bisa pakai, itu kan dia yang menyediakan. Jadi mungkin selama seminggu di sana itu ada yang pekerjaan yang tidak bisa Pak Eng kerjakan di Indonesia, maka Pak Eng kerjakan di situ. seperti literatur review, kemudian juga modeling, mungkin kayak gitulah. Makanya Pak Eng perlu ke
Ya,
sana.
ya. Baik, baik. Ya,
Gimana?
berarti saya searching dulu untuk apply Okayama. Persyaratannya sambil ini.
Jangan apply dulu Pak Eng, baca aja dulu Pak Eng.
Baca dulu. Baca dulu. Oke, jadi
Nggak usah apply dulu, nggak usah apply. Karena
berarti saya nunggu kabar Ibu aja ya, nanti kalau kode apanya
oke,
sign-signnya nanti supaya nggak salah langkah-langkah.
iya. Cuman
Soalnya saya
nanti
terus terang fokus
riset.
ke penelitian saya mencari-cari data yang udah saya siapkan jauh ini supaya
Iya.
nanti smooth aja ininya
Iya.
planning.
Cuman plan B-nya gini Pak Eng, saya tanya juga, seandainya nih Pak Eng nanti di sana itu ternyata gitu ya, regulasi kampusnya itu misalnya tidak menyediakan sandwich program. Artinya Pak Eng harus full time di sana kan berarti Pak Eng nggak bisa nih, kan?
Iya, iya.
Pak Eng kan nggak mungkin kan full time 3 tahun di situ kan?
Iya.
Nah, kecuali misalnya Pak Eng memang mau cuti kuliah cuti kerja apa namanya? Tugas belajar.
Iya.
Nah,
Belajar.
seandainya plannya itu tidak berjalan dan Pak Eng tidak bisa sandwich program, berarti plan B-nya adalah Pak Eng S3 di UNAN dengan supervisinya dari Okayama gitu, terbalik gitu gimana?
Oh gitu. Ya.
Hah?
Berarti ini kan apanya mandiri berarti kan Bu, yang kayak sayanya?
Iya.
Oh gitu ya.
Nah, cuman kan gini Pak Eng, kalau di UNAN tuh kan bayar Pak Eng satu semester 10
Iya itu
juta.
mandiri. Iya mandiri jatuh-jatuhnya.
Iya, bayar. Tapi kalau
Hmm.
seandainya kalau dia nawarkan misalnya di sana gratis, menurut saya lebih bagus Pak Eng ngambil di sana.
Ya itu harapannya gitu.
Iya, tapi kan Pak Eng kan harus ada plan A, plan B nih.
Iya, iya, iya.
Nah, kalau seandainya nanti, tapi nggak usah dipikirkan sekarang Pak Eng kan kita yang penting kita ke sana, kita visit, kita
Iya, iya.
lihat, kita ini kan lebih jelas tuh nanti Pak Eng akan lebih banyak informasi. Terus kalau seandainya nanti Pak Eng di UNAN dan memang harus ini dengan dia sebagai co-promotornya gitu. Tapi itu biayanya akan
Iya,
lebih
nggak
besar
apa-apa.
Pak Eng.
Kita kan
Biayanya lebih besar karena Pak
hmm,
Eng harus mengundang dia, membiayai dia datang.
oh
Nah,
jadi dosen tamu dosen luar ya, dosen
iya.
tamu ya Bu ya.
Iya, itu kan harus membiayai.
Hmm.
Jadi kalau seandainya
Iya, iya.
besok itu kita persiapkannya mencarikan informasi sebanyaknya di websitenya mungkin ada. Terus Pak Eng bisa kontak Ivan, kemudian nanti Ivan di sana bisa tanya-tanya juga gitu kan. Kan dia satu itu
Hmm.
Takayuki juga tuh. Nanti dia ngomong sama Takayuki itu kan. Oh ya ada si ini.
Hmm.
Gini gini gini. Ya, nanti nanti dia sambil ceritakan kalau kayak gini nih kan kita terbatas nih Pak Eng. Kita ngomong ini kan
Hmm.
terbatas nih sama Takayuki dia aja tadi. Oh saya nggak ngerti maksudnya kan gitu dia kan.
Iya, iya.
Tapi kalau Ivan kan langsung. Kalau dia enggak kalau langsung itu kan beda. Jadi mungkin Ivan tuh bisa menyampaikan ke Pak Eng, kayaknya nggak apa-apa tuh, kayaknya bisa kok. Nanti dia tanya harus bayar uang kuliah nggak? Oh nggak kok gitu. Terus bisa nggak misalnya
Iya,
gini?
iya.
Pak Eng tanya sama Ivan. Jadi informasi-informasi itu di belakang Takayuki itu Pak Eng udah tahu juga gitu. Jadi waktu kita ke sana
Iya,
tuh
iya,
nanti
iya.
Pak Eng sudah ready aja gitu dengan
Iya, iya.
risetnya.
Baik, baik. Baik, Bu.
Heeh.
Iya, ya. Jadi
Ya,
baik, oke Bu.
cukup segitu dulu Pak Eng.
Iya,
Nah,
nanti
nanti
kita nunggu invitation. Saya kirim WA ini nama Pak Patol sama jabatan sama NIP saya juga
ya,
untuk dari apanya dari Okayama undangannya.
iya, iya,
Iya,
gitu boleh Pak
ya.
Eng.
Oke Bu. Nanti saya kirim WA Bu.
Iya, pokoknya tekad tekad Pak Eng itu yang penting. Kalau seandainya Pak Eng tekadnya belum kuat pun riset kolaborasi aja pun enggak apa-apa. Cuman
Iya,
saya pikir kan sayang gitu Pak Eng. Pak Eng sudah
iya.
involved, sudah terlibat, tapi hanya sekedar kalau kayak saya kan kebutuhan dosen, kebutuhan apa kayak
Ya,
Ya, gitu kan. Kalau bisa gitu.
Ya, nggak apa-apa Bu, kita jalanin aja nih Bu. Nanti ada jalan nanti ini. Pokoknya.
Iya. Mudah-mudahan
Saya kirim teks ini Bu ya. Eh, mudah-mudahan ya.
ya. Mudah-mudahan memang gratis biaya kuliah. Jadi Pak Eng cuma mikirkan pas lagi low season ada tiket
Iya,
Asia murah, Pak Eng ke situ.
iya, ya
Bawa,
itu dia.
bawa istri
Karena
anak-anak
saya
jalan-jalan, ah?
kuliah ini kan juga nggak pernah bayar juga Bu.
Hah?
Kemarin dapat Ford gitu kan, sponsor. Waktu di S2 tuh dapat Ford juga saya, Ford lumayan juga. Sponsor nggak bayar.
Iya. Iyalah.
Hmm.
Iyalah.
Mau cari sponsor ini.
Iya,
Iya,
iya. Saya pikir kalau nanti
kan.
udah jalan tuh asal mau aja sebenarnya. Apa
Iya, iya.
apa eh apa ini loh Pak Eng? Hibah disertasi dokter S3 tuh ada juga di pemerintah kita.
Hmm, iya, iya. Saya belum belum dapat informasi masalah itu.
Iya,
Coba nggak
makanya
apa-apa Bu, nanti kita ini aja. Saya siapkan dulu ininya untuk planning kita yang jangka pendek ini bulan depan.
ya,
Eh, menunggu kabar Ibu langkah step-stepnya nanti.
ya. Nanti kalau Pak
Baik
Em
Ibu.
mau kirimkan ini nanti kita Pak Em boleh nanti kita setelah apa Pak Em kirimkan sebelum kita ke Jepang PPT ini lewat emailnya. Saya
Iya, iya.
karena saya tahu orang luar negeri itu nggak suka WA Pak Eng. Jadi makanya saya tanya
Oh,
orang luar iya. Makanya saya segan sebenarnya lewat WA itu. Jadi
iya, iya.
tapi karena ini kan mas saya tanya tadi kamu Prof lebih suka ini karena email katanya kan.
Iya, iya, iya.
Nanti baru Pak Eng
Iya.
kirimkan nanti ini. Oke Pak Eng ya.
Ya deh Bu, thank you Bu. Thank you
Ya,
for your time Bu.
ya.
Ya,
Gitu.
Assalamualaikum. Izin live Ibu.
Ya,
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.